It looks like we're live already.
I think we are.
Cool. And you popped out the chat, right?
I did.
Oh.
The chat is popped. I can't say it's popping yet, but it's definitely popped.
That's funny.
Okay, so live and recording, no dropped frames. Everything looks good on our program. The live stream health seems fine. Everything looks good. No problems there. Chat, somebody says hello.
Hello.
Nicole, everything's working.
Awesome.
Excellent. That is fantastic. Hi. And on our channel it says live now.
Live now. How exciting.
Fantastic. There we go. Alright.
Yep. No more dead air. Get over here.
Eden Hansen, hi, I love your channel.
Thank you.
We love our viewers.
Are you on camera?
I don't know. I think so.
We can't see it.
We can't.
It's lagged.
But I did check and it seemed like where I was good.
Awesome.
Oh, I can see. Here we go. The lag is catching up.
There we are.
It looks like I'm on camera.
Very good.
All right.
Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
Today we're going to be playing a game for you.
Sagrada. Haha. And we're live.
We are live.
Which means this is odd.
This is only our second live, so I don't know why I get so nervous when I go live, but I'm sure that'll wear off after a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm pretty sure we were fairly nervous the first time we started doing videos when they weren't live.
It's true.
And we got used to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fairly quickly.
There you go. We got people talking in the chat.
Already? That's awesome. One of their favorite games. Played it twice the other day. Won one, lost one.
Nice.
I do pretty good at this, usually.
Yeah?
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Sagrada. Shall we jump right in?
We'll jump right in.
Okay. And what we'll do is we'll jump in, we'll start the game, and we'll pause at a certain point and jump back to the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people who haven't played Sagrada before,
yep,
you do get a few choices at the beginning.
Hmm.
You get a secret goal, which is not a choice. It's dealt randomly.
That's right.
We're going to be aiming for certain colored dice. It's going to end the end game scoring.
Here, I'll show off what I got.
I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay. Hopefully you can see that well. And that just means that colored dice give me extra points at the end of the game. And then Charla's?
I don't know if I can get it up on camera. I'm really usually bad at that.
Very good.
And the camera is lagged.
Well, yeah, you won't be able, yeah.
Anyway, they can probably see it.
There we go.
Don't look at the screen, Justin.
I'm not. There you go. All right. So that's the first thing. After you get that, then you get dealt a couple of your kind of window cards. They're double-sided, and you got to choose which one you're going to do, potentially based off of what secret goal you have. Plus, at the very bottom right of these windows, there's kind of like a point system. The more dots there are, the more difficult that particular card is. Mm-hmm. But you get one of these crystals or gemstones for every one of those dots, and you can use these to help you get bonuses. So I am going with Virtus, which is going to be somewhat difficult.
Mine's Fractal Drops, and it's only with 3 gems. So it's somewhat easy.
And I got 5 gems. The next thing you do is you deal out 3 random tool cards that you can use these gems in order to kind of break the rules in 3 specific ways. There's quite a few of these, so only using 3 means there's going to be a really a big difference for each of the games. Mm-hmm. We have the Glazing Hammer, which allows you to re-roll all the dice in the draft pool. We have the Grinding Stone, which allows you to draft the die and then flip it to its opposite side. And we have the Copper Foil Burnisher, which allows you to move 1 die in your window, ignoring value restrictions.
And that's before you get to draft, so you still get to draft 2 dice that round?
Yep.
And you didn't mention that is on your second turn.
Yeah, only on your second turn.
Second draft.
Yeah, which is going to be interesting with 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you deal out 3 cards that are going to be your end game scoring. We have column shade variety, so the dice going up and down in one column have to be, well, they don't have to be, but you get bonus points if they're all different numbers.
Mm-hmm. 4 for that card.
Yeah. If you have dice going diagonally that are the same color, you get bonus points for those. And in a row, if you have all different colors, that's worth 6 bonus points at the end of the game.
Right. And we did it a little backwards. We probably should have said about the placement in your window first before we explain those.
That's right. We'll do that as we start. Shall we pause for comments? We got a lot.
Yeah. This game does have some hate drafting.
Hate drafting. I like that. That's good.
That must mean you can block other people's by what you pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is kind of fun.
Yeah.
There's one tool card that we don't use because we can't agree on how to use it. It's a glimpse brush.
A glimpse brush?
Well, usually if you go to the Board Game Geek, under the games, there's great FAQs.
Yeah.
So if you search through that, there might be an FAQ on how you actually do use that card.
The Egglomized brush. I'm not sure what that one does. I almost want to check it.
Oh, spell check. I didn't read the second comment. Well, we can look at that and see what our interpretation is. And then, your interpretation.
Let's see. I'm curious on what it does and why it's...
And if we've used it before and how we've used it.
Yeah.
Why it would give you a...
Here it is. Move any 1 die in your window, ignoring color restrictions. You must obey all other placement restrictions. Ignoring color restrictions. So
your colors could be...
You can have 2 colors that are the same next to each other.
Touching. Yeah. Like this way.
I don't know. It's the only card that we don't use when we play. Interesting. Cool. We're going to draft some dice in the round. Whoever's turn it is to go first is going to draft 1 die and then place it. The first die you place in your window has to be along the outer edge somewhere. And then from that point on, all the dice have to be placed next to dice that are already in your window.
And it can be diagonal too, not just adjacent?
Exactly.
Right.
If there's a color on your card, the die has to be that color. If there's a number on your card, it has to be that number. And you can't place dice next to each other that are adjacently that are the same number or the same color.
Right.
Yeah, which makes it very tricky to kind of spread out.
And sometimes it happens, and if it does, the very next time you notice it, it goes
out.
Right out of the game.
Yeah.
Or in the bag.
And
One
there's
of those 2.
Exactly enough turns that if you draft 2 dice and place them every single turn, you'll fill your window. But if you mess up at any point, you're going to be without some part of your window.
And what is it? Negative points if you got a hole?
Yeah, 1 point per hole. Yeah, that's bad. So if I go first, I'll draft a die, then Charla will draft a die, then she'll draft a second die, and then I'll draft a die. And then we switch who's going first.
Right.
And the number of dice that we draft is 5.
Because we each get 2 and 1 goes on there.
There we go. So the number of players times 2 plus 1.
Right.
Keep forgetting that.
We don't have any things that let us take dice from that this time.
No, we don't. That's okay. Some different tools we've never used before. It'll be interesting.
We're going to roll to see who goes first because we like random stuff.
There we go.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. I got a 5. So you're going to go first. There we go. So 5 dice drafted on the table.
You pick them and roll them.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! Dice on the floor.
Charlotte's not controlling the dice.
Thanks, Justin.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. I wonder how good you can see those numbers.
I have no idea. I'm going to go check.
But it is a blue 2 and a blue 6. And a red 2, a yellow 3, and a green 3.
Everything looks good.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And I draft first.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I wonder what colors you're going to be wanting over there. Well, I know you want that green one. Green must be your secret color.
Maybe.
Because you picked that card that has 4 greens right on it.
Possibly.
Maybe I should take that green one.
I don't know. These are very cool. I like these. You slide the card in. The dice fit within these little recesses very nicely. The only problem with ours is I like to play green, but our green one somehow got scuffed before we got it, and it's the picture.
It's got a piece missing. Yeah.
I need to contact them and see if we can get that replaced.
I'm going to take this yellow 3 and I'm going to put it right here.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take... I'm trying to have different numbers up and down and different colors left to right. Wow.
Sometimes I don't even pay attention to these goals and I still win.
That's crazy.
I know.
I'm going to take the blue 2 and put it right there. And then I can take this green 3.
I knew you had green.
And I can place the green 3 right there. Blue and green, different numbers, perfect.
The thing I like about this game is so puzzly. Like, now my choices are the red 2, which I could put a red right there. But I have to look ahead and there's a 2, so that's no good.
Yeah.
But I was thinking he needed green, so he couldn't possibly take the 2 blue ones. So I was planning on taking the blue one he left behind and putting it right there.
Interesting.
And this goes on that number 1 up there.
Right there.
And now it's Justin's turn to pull them.
Right on. 5 dice. 3, 4, 5. We got 5. Okay. There we go.
Purple this time.
Purple, green. Now what am I going to take?
Well, I bet you're going to take the green one, so I don't take it.
I think I might.
Because his secret color is green. We all know that now.
Possibly. But I can put it there and it doesn't mess up any of my orders. Blue, and yeah, that's good. Doesn't mess up that 5 next to it. I'm good.
So it's different numbers up and down, not a different color side to side.
Yeah. Tricky, tricky.
Some of them have
and then diagonal
goals
colors
on them that you have to have like one of each number. I'm glad I kind of don't have to pay attention to that this time.
Yep.
So I think, what have you got over there? You're going to have to place a 5 and a 4.
Something like that.
Or something that's not blue.
Yeah.
Wow. If I take that blue one, he's going to be sad.
The blue one would be nice. But maybe I don't need it.
Oh, no, right, because you can't put a blue one. You want one of those ones. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a purple one. I'm going to take both of the purple ones.
Interesting.
Because I'm going to put it here. 3, 2.
Yep.
And a 6 on that purple 6.
Okie doke.
Right there.
Interesting. I will take the... I'll take the blue 4. And I'll place it right here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I like that. And the red one goes there again.
There's no love for red today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where's everyone from in here? Ooh, that's a question for the chat, not us.
Yeah.
They all know we live in Canada.
Some people don't know that.
In Nova Scotia, Canada.
That's right.
Which is on the map right now because our little town of Yarmouth is having a movie shot in it.
Yep.
Called The Lighthouse. Apparently it's a horror movie.
That's going to be awesome. I'm glad it's not some drama movie that I'm not going to want to watch.
I'm scared of horror movies, so I don't know if I'm going to want to watch it.
And it's about a lighthouse, and it's old-timey. I think it's going to be like a spooky horror movie, not a gory horror movie, which is good.
Yeah, spooky's good.
Yeah.
I don't like it when the blood
Gore's
squirts
just,
in movies.
That's just gross and boring.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not game related. But I just thought it was interesting.
It is very cool.
And, they probably want to know who the actors are that are.
Robert...
Pattinson.
Pattinson? Yeah.
Yeah. He's from Harry Potter. He was Cedric.
Diggory.
The guy that died in the Wizard Cup.
Yeah.
And also Twilight, but
Whatever.
yeah. And Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, that's
which is
awesome.
really cool. He's been in so many movies. I can't even name how many movies he's in.
And he's awesome.
And he's really cool.
Yeah. Cool. You get to go first. What are you taking?
I think I'll take this purple 3. What's that number? A 5?
This right here?
Yeah.
That's a 2.
No,
that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Yep.
Purple 3.
Okay.
Sorry we got off track about the movie.
Alright. Numbers up and down. So I could take that green 3. No, I can't because that's a 3. So I can't do that. There's no blue. I could take that yellow 2 and put it here. It's interesting that you can place your dice adjacent and diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only the adjacent that you can't have matching color or number.
Which is lucky, because it would be way harder.
But it makes it interesting because if you place like diagonal, you can jump further into your window to be able to place more dice, but it also locks the surrounding pieces into, well, you can't do that and you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At the end, it's like,
tricky.
Oh, I can't take any of these dice.
And I kind of like that. It's very cool. Okay. I kind of don't want any of those things. This is kind of a bummer. But I think I'm just going to take this yellow 2 and place it here, because it doesn't mess up anything. And then on the opposite side of a 3 is a 4. That doesn't help me with anything. At all. At all.
I didn't even think of spending my gemstones because they're worth 1 point at the end of the game. I only use them in the case of an emergency.
And then up and down different numbers. I don't have a 3 here yet. So I could put a green 3 right here. I totally could do that. Why don't I just do that? Let's do a green 3. 2, 4, and they're blue. That's perfect. There we go. Your go.
I think I'm going to take this red 3 because I need a red one. And 3 is a good number for this spot.
There you go.
And that was my turn that I
There we
rolled
go.
on.
There we go. That goes there. Drafting some more dice. 1, 2, 3.
I was a little
4,
worried that this game would be really boring to watch because when we play it, just the two of us, we don't talk at all.
It's
like we're too
quiet.
focused on like.
This is true.
But so far, so good.
Yep. Okay.
I know what I want, but he gets to pick first.
So.
But he wants high numbers
Don't want
for
that.
his secret color.
Can I do that? I think I can do that. Yes, I can. The 5 green's going right there because it doesn't mess up anything around it.
Haha, I already know which 2 dice I want.
Okay.
I want this green one here.
Nice.
Because that's going to help me do this thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
And also, I need a yellow. And 5 is good for the 6. And those aren't numbered, so that's good.
Nice. Okay, which leaves me with a blue 4 and a yellow 5. I'd like to put that 5 there, but I can't because it's yellow.
Yeah.
I don't want to put the 4 there because I already have a 4 in that column. So that doesn't work.
Ashley wants to know if we play heavier games or mostly medium. That's a good question. Because when we first got into gaming, so we were all about heavier games.
Yeah.
Like not super, super heavy games, but we were looking for games that you could play over long periods of time.
Yeah.
But as we gamed more often, we realized we wanted a variety of games that took shorter time. So now we tend to play more medium games.
Yeah.
But I think that's just a time thing for us. Like when we get a little bit older and maybe retire, maybe we'll go back to like the heavier games, which takes like a whole afternoon to play.
Yeah.
But we found our game tastes have shifted drastically, like just within the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Not enough that our favorite heavier games are disappearing. Like we're still keeping them. Yeah, because I know eventually I'm going to want to play that game and it's going to be awesome. But yeah, we haven't a lot. So I can't use that. So I think I'm going to use this yellow 5. Where can I put the yellow 5? I could put the yellow 5 right there.
For your diagonal.
For my diagonal. So I'm going to do that. There we go. And it's your go.
Is it my go?
Yeah, I just went.
Oh, that's right. We should put the bag next to the person who's going to draw it next, and then it's less confusing.
We should have a first player marker for this game. Something you can slip back and forth.
Yeah. That was probably pretty loud. I probably shouldn't shake that dice bag.
That's okay.
Because it was right under the microphone. Which I'm closer to because I'm a soft talker. It's 5? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. So I want all of these dice to be different colors. And this one can't be yellow. So it has to be a blue one here. There's no blue. This could be a yellow one though. And this one could be that yellow too. But that doesn't help me with you can only have different numbers in this row. I guess I screwed that up when I put that purple 2 there.
Going up and down for the numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I find, like I said, I usually don't even focus on those. Like 1 or 2 I focus on, and if something happens that it works out for the third one, great.
Gotcha.
But I think I'm going to actually take this yellow one because it will help me with getting a color, and I can get a blue one there. I just know it.
That was disappointing.
Oh, you wanted that?
I definitely wanted that.
I'm glad I took it.
Yep.
Hate drafting, haha.
All right, so what do I got here?
Eden wants to know what her favorite game is.
Our favorite game?
And hello, DJ Fox. Hello back.
Hi.
Hi and welcome.
What is our favorite game?
Oh, that's tricky.
You go. I'm gonna draft 2 dice.
It fluctuates so much. Like it depends on what mood I'm in, which my favorite game is. That's like trying to pick between your favorite kitten. Like it's really hard. Like, or if you had a lot of kids, like you can't really say who your favorite kid is, right? I don't know because we don't have any. But I always want to play Castles of Burgundy. Like, if there's a day that I'm like, I have no idea what kind of game I want to play, I want to play Castles of Burgundy. I think it has to be that game. And I can't even explain why I love it so much. But I do love puzzly games, tile placement games, and I like Euro style games. And I mean, that's got all 3 of those things in spades. And I like to have a little bit of theme in my game. And it's okay if I have to extrapolate the theme in my own mind because I'm a storyteller. So I find the game is also thematic. Because I make little stories, I put my little village that I'm making.
Are you talking about the village?
Castles of Burgundy.
Oh, sorry. I'm like so focused on myself I haven't heard a word you say.
That's fine, because I mean, we don't want to just sit here with Justin looking at his thing and I have no idea what to talk about, so you might as well ask us questions.
Castles of Burgundy. It's funny because what you were saying about how you come
That's my absolute favorite game too. That's cool.
But it's funny, the last little bit that I caught of what you were saying, I thought you were talking about Village because that's my favorite game for the same reason.
I know that's your favorite game, yeah. Because a lot of people say there's no theme in the Village either. But the best thing about the Village is when your people die and where they die, the story you get to make up about how they died.
That's right.
Is the best thing. Like one time I had a guy and he died in the wagon making factory, and he died because he was making a wagon wheel and got distracted and it rolled over him and he died. Yep. Absolutely. And he got in the book of whatever it's called.
Remembrance or the Chronicle.
The Chronicle, because he was remembered because he was so stupid to get distracted making a wagon wheel. Yeah. Like.
That's funny stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to place my dice. I'm going to take the green 2 and I'm going to place it here. And then I'm going to take one of my gems and I'm going to place it right here as I draft this purple 4 over to a 3 and place it right there.
Okay. And because I was talking so much, I wasn't strategizing as to which dice I'm going to take. Right. So I could take that green 1 because that would start giving me a diagonal. It would be good for that 2 there. And then I could put a green 1 there for that diagonal stuff. Or I could take a 2 because I need a 2 there, the yellow. Mm-hmm. And then I have a diagonal, but I can't put another yellow because I already have yellow going on there. True. But 2 points is better than no points. Yep. I'm going to take this one. You guys know why.
Which means this goes right there, and it is my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I've never played Sagrada. I have played Role Player. It was fun.
That's
we
yours.
never played Role Player. We didn't get that game.
No, but should we get a chance, I would like to try it because it sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is neat. That's interesting. 5, that is red.
Someone thinks the game does become a bit repetitive, but it's a nice game. I don't know what game they're referring to. They must be Sagrada.
Or Role Player, one or the other.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, we've never played that, so we can't comment on it.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking that red 5 because that will fit in perfectly right there. Yeah.
I've actually never researched Role Player.
Role Player? I don't know. It's got some similar, I guess, but I haven't looked at it a lot.
I needed a blue one for here, and that's just not going to happen.
I guess they're talking about Sagrada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what would be good, though, is that red 4 right here, because I need a red one.
There you go.
And it would help with that. Oh, no. This is different numbers. Oh, a 4. Yeah, that's a different number. And different colors. I think I am going to take the red 4. I don't know. My instincts are telling me that's a bad move, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Get up.
This is different colors, so I have a blue, yellow, purple. I need a green. A green one has to go here for sure, because it can't go here. Green, and what's the other color? Red. I might take the green one. Oh, and that does give me it gives me a possibility of getting 6 points and guaranteed 2 points. So I will take this one.
Okay. And I am going to take...
Oh, they have no desire to play Castles of Burgundy dice or card. But if they reprint Castles, they might buy it. They didn't like Role Player, the other person. Oh no, that's the same person. Too much math.
Yeah,
Well,
if somebody had Role Player, I'd give it a shot because I'd be curious. But not enough that I want to run out and buy it. Maybe if we get a chance to go to the Boardroom Game Cafe in Halifax, we can check it out there. Yeah.
And as far as Castles of Burgundy dice and cards, I love the board game too much. I don't need those other two because I already have.
Exactly.
The one I like. I don't even... I mean, I'd be interested to try it just to see how it compares. But I don't think I would want it to have it in my collection.
Oh, no. I just noticed I have 2 green in this row.
Oh,
I messed that one
how
up.
disappointing for you.
It's very disappointing.
Bye-bye, 6 points.
Being so careful.
Not careful enough.
So, I think I could put my 2 here. And that would be perfect for this. And it doesn't mess this up. But I could put the purple 4 here.
Right.
And then hopefully get that. Let's do that. Purple 4 right there. This goes right there.
And...
Here we go.
Really?
Yep. Also, I did use this tool last round and put one of my juleps there, whatever they call them, which means I just lost a point. And if any of us want to use this tool again, it's going to cost 2 of our gemstones at this point.
But not 3 the next time. 2
Nope.
from now on.
Yep.
Oh, look at all those blue ones, and I need a blue one. And
Look at all them blue.
And I get to pick first, so I'm picking blue.
Nice.
Okay, so this is a 3. Oh, what is it? In a row. Yeah, you can't have...
Numbers up and down.
So I don't want the 4.
Colors left and right.
I can take this 5, I think. Let's take the 5. Oh, no, I can't. There's a 5 there. Ooh, good call. So I don't want the 4.
That was close.
That was close. I can take this 2. 2, 3. So I have, and that's a 4. So I have a chance of maybe getting one of those column points things.
Nice.
The thing about live is that when you say dumb stuff like that, you get to edit it out. And now that stupid sentence is on camera forever. They say Castles of Burgundy, the card game, is a table hog. They like to play it solo. Makes sense.
Interesting.
Like if it is a table hog, it's best to play it solo. talk. They want to know what we do for work. They've been watching our videos on and off, and they don't know what our occupations are.
Crazy. I'm a teacher.
Yeah, this year you're teaching high school.
Yeah, that's
which
different.
is different because you usually teach at the junior high level.
Yeah.
And I'm an office administrator for an acupuncture clinic. So I do their accounting and manage their schedule and answer the phone and stuff.
I am going to take the red 5 and place it here. That seems good. And I will take the red 1. Nope, I'm not going to take the red 1.
He's not. And that was good because he was going to leave me with 2 blue, and I don't know if that's good for me. I need a 6 and a 4.
I needed... Oh, and it's my second one. Huh, that's interesting.
And blue wouldn't be good there.
I'm going to use one of my gems. And I'm going to re-roll all the dice in the pool.
Is he really? Because I think there was a good one for me, and now it's gone forever.
That's right. It is gone. There we go.
A red 6.
Red 6.
A red 6 would be good for me.
A blue 1 and a blue 3. Interesting.
I hope he takes the blue ones.
Oh, man, that red 6 is good for me.
Oh, man.
The blue 1 is perfect as well.
You should take the blue 1.
I think I am, because I can put the blue 1 right here.
I could use the 1 as well, but I like that red 6 for right there.
It completes one of my rows and a column.
Because then I can put a red 1 here as well, and then get a diagonal red. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That goes there. Okay.
And Justin has brought a lot of the board game aspect into school.
Yeah.
Even in lesson planning. Which, if you like podcasts, there's a podcast called Boards Alive. They're also Canadian. They're from the West Coast. And they also talk a lot about bringing board games into education, which is really cool. I just know that from reading their Twitter, actually. I don't have time to be able to listen to podcasts, unfortunately. I don't have free time where I'm just able to listen.
That's interesting. I'm going to use 2 of my juleps. That's 2 points gone.
And get a 6 on your secret color. And 2 points from your diagonal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to win this time. So in this square, I need a blue 1. And it can't be a 6, a 5, or a 2. Whoops, that is a 2. Thank goodness I was touching it as I said the number. Or a 3. So none of those blue ones work. And if I wanted to re-roll all the dice, I have to spend 2 of my points to potentially get 4 points. I don't know if that's worth it, but there are 2 blue. A 4 could go there, or a 1 could go there. Is that worth spending 2 of my points, though? What do they think?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going to wait. Caverna or Agricola, which one? We don't like Agricola, so it doesn't even matter what game you're going to ask us versus Agricola, because we really don't like Agricola. Caverna's good, but it's a really big, long, involved game.
Yeah.
We've played Caverna the Cave Farmers. Only one time, though.
The 2-player version, yeah.
Yeah.
That's different.
But I still like Caverna. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't like games where everything's available and you get to read everything and choose one thing. I find that too overwhelming.
Yeah.
I like to choose from like 6 or 7 things. But definitely out of those 2 games, Caverna. Plus dwarfs.
Dwarves are cool.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Mining with gems.
Yeah.
I also like that too. Theme counts a lot for me.
Yeah.
I still don't know what to do. Do they think I should spend 2 points? They didn't tell me yet.
I know. What are you thinking of?
I was thinking of spending 2 juleps
for
my thing, which cost me 2 points, to see if I could roll a blue 4 or a blue 1.
Gotcha. But you have to draft your first one before you do that.
So I would have to pick the 5 or the 3.
Mm-hmm.
No, I need a blue 1 there as well. Maybe I should just take one of those blue ones and put it there.
You need a red one there.
I can't. Oh, I need a red one. I don't have any red.
I don't know
Never
why
mind.
I'm helping her.
Thanks for helping me. I need a 4 there, so that's not good. This has to be different numbers. So I have a 6, a 5, and a 4. It can't be red, which there's no red. There's a 5, a 3, which would mess up this because it's yellow. These can be... I could put one of the blue ones here. The 2. I could put the blue 2 there and get a guaranteed 4 points.
There you go.
Without having to sacrifice 2 points and leaving it up to chance.
There you go.
Let's do that. And now I get to pick another dice. So they didn't even tell me, so I don't have to worry. And then I need a... No. What do I need there? A red one.
Yep.
There's no red.
Nope.
This has to be blue.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be a 6. 2. And I already messed up this aisle, but I can't have a 5 there. Or a yellow one. If I put a 6 there, though, I'm going to mess up this card.
Yep.
There's no 4 there. What could I put here? It has to be purple or green, and it can't be a 2 or a 4. But if I put the purple one there, it's going to mess up getting 6 points for this. Can't be yellow, can't be a 4. It's already a purple one there. Can't be the 5. I think I already did. This has to be the blue, which messes up this. Okay. I think I'm just going to mess up getting my chances to get this row all different colors.
Okay.
Did I mess you up?
Possibly.
Good.
So I got one more that I have to take. Okie doke. Well, I could take this blue 6. And I could put it right here.
That gives you 4 points.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, and 6. And also that. Yeah,
Right.
I'll do that. That's good. That's done. And I went last, which means it is your go.
There should be a player marker. I don't know why I can't keep track of that. Let's make all the noise with the dice. In case someone fell asleep.
Yeah.
Why would they fall asleep?
I don't know.
We're so entertaining.
I can't believe the cats aren't bugging the crap out of us.
Well, now that you said that,
I know.
we're going to have a cat bugging us.
Probably.
Okay, these can't be green. I need a red one there. A red 2 won't work because I have a 2 there. But I could flip it, but it's going to cost me 2 points.
Yep.
On the opposite side of a 2 should be a 5. Because the opposite dice add up to 7 because it's a 6-sided dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this needs to be, doesn't matter because I messed that up. There's 2 2s. But a green one would work there as long as it's not a 4 because I have a 4 there. Do I take the green one or do I take the red one? The red one I have to spend points for. So let's take the green one. And then if I have to spend points in order to place something on my second draft, that's fine with me. So I'm going to take this one.
The green 3?
Yeah, I'm just wondering why I'm not taking the 6 instead. But I'm going to take the 3, I guess. Because it's up and down are different numbers, but across is different.
Different colors.
I messed that up because this is supposed to be a purple one. Maybe I shouldn't put that there. And put a purple one there. And then that can be a green one, and then... Oh, my choices are so scary. If I put a purple one there, though, I get 2 points because of diagonal. There we go. Okay, good. I'm good. I need this to be a green one, though, a 4. So maybe you should spend... Oh, you can't spend 2 juleps because you only have 1. Favorite 2-player game? Oh,
that's tricky. Favorite game that's like nothing but 2 players.
I'm going to have to look at our wall of games. I think I know what it is. I think it's Targi.
Targi. Targi used to be our favorite 2-player game, and then we got the expansion and did a lot of work to make the expansion fit because it was an international
edition.
Whatever you call it. Yeah, edition. And the cards were different and blah, blah. And we haven't actually had a chance to play it with all the new stuff in it.
Yes. We also have Seven Wonders Duel. Is Daxu just for 2 people? I think Daxu is. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like base Targi better than Daxu. But there's also another game that we have as a 2-player game, I think. Matchda is a 2-player game.
Matchda, yep.
I really like that game, but Justin really hates it because I always win.
Yeah, I hate that game.
But I like it because it has those cute little wooden pieces, and I always win.
You go.
We haven't played that one, and I don't know how to say the name of that game. Hana Makoji?
Something like that, yeah.
Seven Wonders Duel is fun, but
I like that a lot. That's
I just get bored of the theme.
No, I think it seems awesome. Choose your die.
I need a blue one there.
There's no blue.
Or a green would work.
There's 2 green.
I know. And I need a green 4. The opposite of that is a 1, and the opposite of that is a 4. The opposite of that is a 4.
Yep.
And that fits with... Well, I'm spending 2 points for that. Which one is it? The second one?
After dropping, flip the die to its opposite side is this one right there.
That's a magical.
There you go. And this is the last draft. And I don't think I have any
mistakes, and I just see 2 more dice to win.
3, 4, 5. So I got 5. I got 5. Here we go.
This needs to be... is there a blue one in there?
I don't know. Let's find out. There's 1 blue one.
It's a 5, and I need it to be a 4 or 1, and I don't have 2 to twirl it. Oh,
okay.
Turkey.
So I need a 6, and there's a 6 red.
5, 3.
But red is not the color I needed. I needed it to be a purple. Crap. And there's no 1s. That's a bummer.
I think I'm going to have a negative point.
Oh, I messed up. I put a 1 here, and I need a 1 there.
Oh, no.
Move any 1 die in your windows, ignoring value restrictions. That's interesting.
Value restrictions, but... Oh, yeah, not color restrictions.
Right. Can't... Oh, no. Value restrictions, I could do that.
No, it doesn't say you can ignore color restrictions.
If I move the red to there...
I thought you meant this one.
No. I could... It would ignore the value restrictions of it being a 1 and next to a 2.
Yes, you are accurate in that, but it will mess up. Oh, you already have double colors anyway in that line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I'll do that, and I'll move this to ignoring value restrictions to put it there. And then I'll take the 6. I'll put it there.
And that leaves me with the yellows and the blue 5, which I wanted a blue one here, but I don't have enough dice to re-roll those.
That was actually a waste.
Was it?
Yep. Because I didn't realize I still had a 2 here, so it doesn't help this.
Oh.
And it means I need to put a purple.
Yeah, and you have a purple.
And I have a purple, so it doesn't help me at all.
I'm going to have a negative point too. But I think I'm going to take this 3
what a waste.
for reasons and put it here.
So I just wasted a point for no reason whatsoever.
But that's going to be a point here, 4 points there. And I get to pick a different die. And it can't be yellow and it can't be purple. It can be blue, but it can't be a 5. And I don't have 2 jewels to reshake these dice.
Oh, that was so dumb.
And I think that means I can't place any dice.
And the really, really, really crappy thing about that whole thing is I had this row at least perfect the way it was, which was 4 points that I just lost.
Oh,
so
no.
I just lost 5 points for no reason whatsoever.
Well, if I win by 6 points, No, 5 points. I don't know, whatever.
That sucks.
If I win by 4 points. Plus the math. I hate doing math live.
I can place... Is it my go? No, it's your go.
Do we like any of the Tiny Epic games? If so, which one?
We'll get to that later. It's your go.
I can't place any.
Oh, you can't place any?
I can't place any.
Sorry.
I already told you that.
So, I can't place the purple or the yellow there because I have a purple and a yellow.
Yeah.
I can place the blue.
So you don't get a -1 at least.
Yeah. But it doesn't give me the points for this, and it doesn't give me the points for this. It will give me the points for that. And then these go right here.
Right.
There we go. So we're done.
And now we get to do the scoring.
The scoring, okay. But did we want to answer the question now?
Yes, Grumpy Magoo. My favorite Tiny Epic game I thought was going to be Tiny Epic Kingdoms because I love fantasy games. And the meeples, and you get to put those little tools in their hands. But I also really like space games, and I like the gameplay better of Tiny Epic Galaxies.
Yeah.
We've played one more other Tiny Epic game. Tiny Epic...
You have Tiny Epic Kingdoms.
I didn't love that.
The first one, it was an area control. I didn't enjoy it. Not really.
The Tiny Epic Galaxies is my favorite.
There we go. I don't know. I kind of like the quest because it's fantasy, but...
Oh, did I say Kingdom? I meant Quest.
Quest, yeah.
Yeah, Tiny Epic Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. It's easy to get that mixed up.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess out of the Tiny Epic, the quest and the space are the better of the two that we find.
For our style of games.
But oddly enough, if I'm looking for like a short game, there are quite a few other short games I'd rather play.
I agree there.
Yeah. They're the best ones, but I don't know. I haven't found the Tiny Epic ones to be spectacular.
I think the production quality of them are really good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the fact that they're kind of micro games, but they're kind of not micro games. I think those are two big selling points.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the gameplay just isn't as exciting for me as other shorter games.
Yeah, exactly.
Not shorter games than that game, but other, as a whole, short games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so for scoring, our first card is Column Shade Variety. So, looking at your columns, any columns that don't have repeating numbers are going to get you 4 points.
I have 3, so I also have 12 points.
There we go. So we're both at 12 points. Nice. Color diagonals. The number of dice of the same color in a diagonal, add them together. That's how many points you got. I got 16.
I think mine's 11. I always get scared I'm going to miss some. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
8, 9,
Yep.
10, 11.
12, 13.
13, yes.
13. Nice.
Thanks.
So
I'm
13 plus 12 is going to be 25?
Yep. 13 and 12 is 25. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're probably wondering why we don't use those little discs and we just use dice. They're easier to move on the
Exactly.
score track.
Okay. Alright, color diagonals is done, which means now any row that are all different colors is worth 6 points.
Because I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3. I have 3.
You have 3 of them?
I have...
Wow, I only got 1.
I'm pretty sure I have 3. Let me just look at them again. Wow. No, I don't have 3. That's
Nope.
2 yellows.
Oh.
Pardon me.
You got 2.
I got 2, but that's still 12, and that's
12.
still 6 more points than yours.
12. Okay, 5, 6, 7. So 37. There you go. You're ahead of me by 3 points.
I'm too competitive.
There we go. Alright, you've got 1 point because you're julep.
Yep.
And you got minus 1 point because you're missing, so that stays there. So now it just comes down to our secret
Our pips.
pips.
Look at all your pips. You've got a 6 and a 4 and a 5.
What you got?
2, 5.
What's your color?
It's yellow.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was gonna be purple.
It's banana yellow.
So for these ones, you actually count up the pips. So if you have a lot of high number of that color, yeah, I got 24.
I got 10, and another 5 is 15, and 3 is 8. 18.
How much?
18.
18. So 18. You're at 37.
Yep. So 47.
47.
Plus 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, by 2 points. That's close.
I think this is the first time I won this game.
That's
Woohoo!
because you needed so many green on that card.
Yep.
And that screwed up some of your color ones, maybe? Because you had to have so much green?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As soon as I did, yeah. Because they're all in a big diagonal as well.
Usually what I do is I really focus on the pips of the color, and I usually always win.
Yeah.
So I think that's the deciding factor in a lot of games.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
These goals, you can probably usually get pretty close to even, or like one card I've got 2, and you have 1, and the other card you've got 2 and I've got 1 type of thing.
Yep.
So.
And you get this first before you choose what's going to be in your window. And then these come out.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a big part of it, that number of pips.
And choosing a good card. I didn't have a lot of card choices that had yellow on them. All of my card choices only had 2 yellow on each side. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
That is Sagrada. Any other questions? We got the Tiny Epic Games. We went through those.
Yep.
Favorite 2-player game?
Yeah, you didn't say it. I'm thinking mine's still Targi.
Targi is pretty amazing. What else we got that's a 2-player game only? I don't know if we have. We have some small games that we play as 2-player that are amazing. But they're not only like strictly 2-player games.
Yeah.
So I think Targi, 7 Wonders Duel, Daxu.
Daxu's good, yeah. And I really like Matchta, which
and she likes Matchta and I don't.
It's about tea, Matchta tea.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a deducting game. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know what that one is.
It's this weird, like...
I really like it.
Like, I know exactly what you're going to choose, so choosing this will mess you up.
And it goes really fast.
Yeah.
Like, we have a video on the channel for it.
Yeah.
Like, if we didn't, I would say get it out and we'll play it right now.
Yeah.
But, if you search the channel, there's a good game. I think I win in that game, too. So it's a really good one to watch, yeah.
But I think, actually, Targi, 7 Wonders Duel, and Daxu are my favorite straight-up 2-player games. Absolutely. I think that's it. And although technically Star Wars Rebellion is a 2-player only game.
That is true, but you
can
play it with
amazing.
4. It's just so long.
Yeah. It is long, but it's amazing.
Some Sunday when we have like an epic day, hopefully that game wouldn't be too boring to watch, but I don't think there's a ton of videos on it, so it'd be cool to... But I don't even know if our space on our table would fit it to watch it on camera.
Oh yeah, we'd make it work.
Really? Use a potion of...
Diminution?
Yeah, on it? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that would be a great one for this summer. Playing a game of that, because that would be amazing.
Mark says Rice Bowls.
Rice Bowls.
I don't
know that one.
I don't know that game, and if it's a recipe, we don't eat rice bowls either. I don't really know what that is.
It's probably a game. Lately, like, we took our break, which was good, and then we're getting back into games, which is good. But I'm also not. I don't feel any. Like, I have no strong motivation to keep, like, on the cutting edge of news for new games.
I don't know what happened. I think it's because our collection got to a manageable size.
Yeah.
And we found our favorite games of each type of game.
Yeah.
And then, in order for me to replace my favorite game of that type, like, a game is going to have to beat it. Somehow. In order for me to buy it.
Exactly.
Or be different enough that I don't feel like I'm playing the same game with a different theme kind of thing.
Yeah.
For me to buy a game. Like, we didn't really have anything like Sagrada because of the dice placement, the random rolling, and then the mitigation cards.
The tools, yeah.
Yeah. We didn't really have anything like that. Plus, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
If you're going to set up a really pretty game that's going to catch my eye, I'm more likely to look at it because I am more of an aesthetic game player. Although I do like the strategery.
Yeah.
Which people find that that's not a word, but it's strategy and tactics, half and half.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark says, I guess the matchables are tea. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. They
Yes.
are tea.
Yeah.
Matched a tea set.
So the rice bowls wasn't a comment about a new game.
It was about Matchta.
Well, but it launched us into a conversation about new games, which is kind of funny.
Right.
Yeah, Matchta.
And a game that we just got that's on the newer side, but not really new, it was just really hard for us to order a copy, was Azul.
Yeah.
Which is another kind of abstract game with a loose theme, because this is themed around a stained glass window.
Yeah. Also very puzzly and spatially puzzly.
The Azul game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's based around, what did you say, a ceramic tile making factory?
Something like that. Yeah.
But it's also really pretty.
Yeah.
We just got that a few days ago. We've only played it the one time.
Yeah.
And I won't play it on camera yet because he won by like 20 points yesterday.
We only played once.
We only played it once. So I have to learn better strategy before because I'm so competitive, I just couldn't stand to lose by like 20 or 30 points on camera.
That's cool, though. It'll be interesting to get that to the table. Excellent. All right. Any other questions for us?
Not right now. The only other thing we wanted to talk about was our Charterstone playthroughs.
Charterstone, yes. We got Charterstone with money from our patrons around Christmas time.
And thank you very much again.
Yes, thank you. That was awesome. Have been really enjoying it. Enjoying it enough that we want to finish the campaign, our first campaign, and we've already purchased the recharge pack so we can flip the board over and start a brand new campaign. And what we're going to do is we're going to play through our campaign and finish it and play the game after the campaign's finished so we can get an idea of that as well.
Is it as fun to play the finished game as it is playing we get to add new things to our village game?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do that, which shouldn't take us too long because I love that game. We want to play it a lot.
And we're almost done the campaign anyway.
Then we're going to flip the board, take out the recharge pack, and we're going to bring that to the table, and we're going to play the first game.
And what I would like to do with the first game, live on camera, it's going to be total spoilers.
Yes.
So if you guys don't want to watch a spoiler game of Charterstone, you've got to not watch our video.
Yeah.
And,
all of our videos for Charterstone are going to be spoilery.
100%.
Yeah.
And I want to even, did you take the shrink off of it yet? Yeah, you did.
Yep.
But I want to just open it up. I don't even want to have it set up or anything. I want to set it up on camera and go through, the legit first play.
Yeah. And because Charterstone was a game that we got because our patrons wanted that game and they paid for it, which is awesome, we asked them how they wanted us to bring that to the channel, if at all, because of the whole spoilery. And they want to see the very first game, including spoilers. They want to see a game somewhere near the end of the campaign, and they want to see the completed campaign one playthrough afterwards. So all sorts of spoilers.
Yeah. Now the only thing is, the very last game, I don't know if I want to totally play through the second one or just use our first game as the game after, because I don't want to burn through our whole recharge pack in a month.
We'll see.
Because I have a feeling that it's the creating your own world. I don't know. I might eat my words on this, but I think that might be my favorite part.
Yeah.
But I can't even say that definitively until we play a game after it's finished.
Exactly.
But in my gut, it's just telling me.
Yeah, and I'm wondering the same thing. Is this so exciting because of the legacy discovery?
Right.
Or and the creation of your own unique... Or
well,
is
I love world creation.
Yeah.
Any game, what's that, Civ game or whatever?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's one of those games, well, let's just play one more. And Charterstone is exactly the same way. Let's just play one more.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, I can't believe I played 5 games in a row.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll have to see. But that's what we're going to do with Charterstone. Somebody, Eden, said, I can't watch that because I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. But we will definitely be labeling it as spoilery. Don't watch if you don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite Martin Wallace game?
Oh, yikes.
I don't know if we even have any Martin Wallace games.
We're going to have to board game geek him right quick and see what we've played of his.
Yeah.
And I got to get Justin to do it because I don't like to stand up on camera.
Martin Wallace games.
I'm too embarrassed. It's my social phobia. And I say social phobia, and it's funny because you would think that someone that with extreme social phobia and anxiety would not put themselves out on the internet for fear of all the negative comments you could get. But so far, in the 4 years we've been doing this, like, I can't even think of a negative comment. Well, some of them like, oh, you didn't like that game and that's my favorite game and this is why you guys should love this game. Like, we get those kind of comments, but we've never had a comment where, well, there was one. I can't watch their videos because all she does is rag on him and she's so mean. Well, I'm competitive. If I come off as mean, I can't help it. It's competitive, I think. Or sarcasm. We're pretty sarcastic with each other. So if you don't read our sarcasm, I guess you could think that we were being mean to each other. Anyway, this is so weird that I'm just babbling on and on to fill dead air while Justin's looking at Martin Wallace.
Okay,
You
Martin
put
Wallace.
it back on the comments.
Yes, I'll switch that over in a second. Martin Wallace. We have one game by Martin Wallace, and that is it.
Have we played more than one of his games?
No.
Not even at a board game cafe?
No.
Boardroom game cafe?
Yeah.
Board, whatever.
The only Martin Wallace game that we own is...
Did you forget already?
yeah, because I keep getting it mixed up with that Via Appia Road game.
Oh, but that's not the same
Via
thing.
Nebula.
Via Nebula,
Yeah, Via Nebula is a Martin Wallace game that we own.
Okay,
Yeah.
and we've played that.
Played it a couple times.
And I like that one.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
What are some of his more popular games that we haven't played that we would want to try?
The only thing that's on his list that I'm like, ooh, that's neat, I would like to try that, is Study in Emerald 2nd Edition.
Okay.
That's it.
I wish I could read those.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too small.
Martin
for me to
Wallace does a lot of, like, intense kind of road building games.
Oh, and that's not our cup of tea.
No, not really.
Like road building games, you say?
Like paths and routes and stuff like that.
So, what's the game we have? Via Nebula?
Yep.
That is like that, but
Yeah.
it's a lighter version.
Yeah.
Are most of his games heavy?
They seem like it, yeah.
So I might see those kind of games maybe as on the dry side because of the theme.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm interested in a Study in Emerald is the 2nd edition has a lot of unique mechanisms, and it's also the theme. It's based off of a Neil Gaiman short story, which is an amazing short story.
Yeah, and we read quite a bit of his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta switch the screen. Excuse me.
And it's funny because I recognize Martin Wallace's name as a really prominent designer, but I have hardly played any of his games.
Excuse me. Dust.
Brass. Oh, Brass. Yes. Actually, I was interested in trying Brass because it's so high on the... I don't know if it's still. It was always quite high, like on the Board Game Geek top list.
Yeah.
That's one thing we didn't do this year was go through the top 10 Board Game Geek games.
No.
Maybe someday at the end of one of our videos we'll kind of look at the list and see.
Yeah.
Because we always compare from year to year what have we played on the top 10 and why we maybe didn't try that game or why we love this game so much. I don't think Castles of Burgundy is on the top 10 anymore though. Sorry for interrupting you.
It's close. It's not far off the list. Yeah, I looked at it, I don't know, a little while ago. Not that long ago. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Do you want to drink water?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
No, I definitely need a drink of water. I got dust or something in my throat.
And this is another thing that we normally get to cut out of our videos. Oh, that's funny.
Excuse me. Mythotopia looked interesting.
Was that the one? No, it's not the one I'm thinking of, I don't think. It had pink pieces in it, pink resources.
I can't remember.
No, that's Ginkopolis.
I'll be right back. Because I can't get rid of this.
You're going to make me be on camera live all by myself? What am I going to talk about? Is there another question? Train games. Oh, train games. I don't know why I don't like train games. The only train game I've ever really played and that I like is Ticket to Ride. I'm not in love with it. I'm just saying that trains freak me out somehow and I don't really know why. It must be something that happened in my childhood. I don't like playing train-themed games. And Ticket to Ride is kind of a cutesy little game, so I don't mind playing it. But that's just a weird thing with me. Mythotopia is a deck builder with area control. I like deck builders. Area control is not our kind of thing, though, because as 2-player games, area control sometimes doesn't work with just 2 players. It has to be really specifically designed for 2 players for an area control game to work for us. I was able to talk the whole time you were gone. All these videos are going to be so crazy for people to watch. Do we like any other legacy games?
That's interesting.
Do we have other legacy games? The only one that is standing out in my mind right now, and if you guys can list some more other than Pandemic Legacy.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it on the channel before, so I won't harp on it, but I don't like disease or pandemics as a general rule in like real life. It totally freaks me out.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play Pandemic Legacy just because of that. And that might be too harsh of an opinion, but
it's not a good theme. We don't like it.
I just don't want to think about it ever. So even when I play a game and it's fake, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not, even though Pandemic is supposed to be like this amazing kind of cinematic experience, like a story, which I think that's cool.
I think it's cool too.
The theme is not a narrative that we want to get into.
And I would play it if it wasn't about death and disease.
Seafall came out, and from everything that we've done research and looked at it, it didn't look like it would be that fun for us. But the only other legacy game that we own that's somewhat legacy-ish is Gloomhaven.
Oh, yes.
Which we've played once.
Played it enough yet. And we really liked it, but I think we really like role-playing games.
Yeah.
Like we're really heavy into D&D right now as well.
Yeah.
So we really would like to play more Gloomhaven, but the setup time.
Yeah, it's some severe setup time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the legacy part is going to be super cool because your characters get to advance and level up like D&D.
And eventually retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And open up other characters that you can choose from.
Yeah.
We're excited to start that, but we just haven't had the epic amount of time it would take to like really get involved in it.
Yeah. It's funny, like I don't hope this happens because it would suck, but if like the local Dungeons and Dragons kind of community somehow fell apart,
we would get a regular Gloomhaven Friday night game going on.
Absolutely.
Probably. Yeah.
That would be a worthy kind of replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is a really interesting question, but I'm going to have to frame it a little bit. If you could play board games with any historical figure, who would it be? I have to admit that I'm really bad at history, and I kind of have... Oh, people are going to really comment negatively, but I don't have any interest in history. But if I can pick a fictional historical character, it would be Zephyr Cochrane.
Zephyr Cochrane, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be too drunk.
I don't know. It would be funny.
He'd be too drunk.
But he invented the warp drive.
Just to make money, because he wanted more money for booze.
I pick him. Or James T. Kirk.
He'd be aggressive.
The original.
And he'd probably be trying to seduce you the whole time.
Well, I would have to figure out a way to ignore that part. Are you going to pick someone?
Historical figure, huh?
You did global history in school this year. Did you learn about any interesting historical people?
No. Not really.
I can't even.
It was funny because it's not a historical figure, but teaching global history at the grade 12 level, it starts with the Cold War. And if I have to study or teach anything historical, the Cold War is where it's at. That is very interesting. Mm-hmm. We can talk all about World War II, and I'm just like snore because it's just killing and people. But the Cold War is like passive aggressive. I don't know.
I'm so disinterested in history.
Yeah.
He's like war this and historical that, and I tune right out.
It would be interesting to play Twilight Struggle with someone who is involved with a lot of the decisions that happened during the beginning of the Cold War.
Or a fantasy character.
No, I don't know.
Like
Dracula.
Gandalf or someone.
The Fury of Dracula. With
Sauron.
Sauron. There you go. Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
We got another question. Are those dice translucent? Yes. The dice in Sagrada are translucent. See if I can hold one up. They're very nice. They're very small, but that's perfect. They fit perfectly within the little sections.
They couldn't be too big because then this player board would have to be a much giganticer.
Yeah.
Play 13 Days with Kennedy.
That'd be crazy.
Be a game. Oh, that's what they would play. 13 Days with John F. Kennedy.
And 13 Days is the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Oh, okay.
As far as I remember.
See, I
hope that I got that right.
I hardly know any of those words that he's saying. But no, like someone interesting like that, like Elvis Presley, maybe.
Yeah.
Or an actor. I don't know. History, it's over
historical.
my head. Yeah, or under. It's under my time.
Yeah, it's not over your head. It's just not an interest that you have.
No, I have other interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Any other questions? We got a whole bunch of questions today. Good questions.
It's awesome.
Yeah. There was a legacy game. This idea, and it's been this idea that they've been developing for several years. Because as far as I know, it's still not out.
Is it the one Origin?
Yeah.
With the multiple boxes.
Yeah.
And you start at the beginning of time.
Yeah. So the first box comes out, and it's like you have your tribe, and you're doing like a tribal thing, and you build it, and then at the very end of this big legacy game, you've kind of developed your village during that age. And then the next box comes out, and it's the next historical age. But it's directly affected by what you did in the previous box. So it's not just a legacy game, it's a series of legacy games affecting each other. That sounds really neat and really epic. And where we are with gaming right now is probably not a game we would buy.
I don't know. It depends on how long each gameplay is.
Yeah.
How many games you need to play until you get to the second box.
Yeah.
It would depend on a few things.
When they first announced it and the idea, we were kind of in a zone for our board gaming where it would totally have been a game we would have bought and been playing a lot. But where we are now, it would be, that is amazing, and it's sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. Well, we could always invest in it and then play it in our retirement time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you played Dice Forge? I have not.
Is that the one that you click on the dice?
Yep.
I was interested to try it. I think it was at the Boardroom Game Cafe, but we didn't have a chance to play it. That's one I would want to try before I buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks neat. Definitely have to try that. I think one of the reasons why it's not something that we should buy that is because it seemed like it was almost a little too late.
I wasn't convinced that the dice would hold up. I would be too scared that that they would break.
Okay.
And then where's your game then? You can't stick them on there anymore. But I don't know.
I haven't done a lot of research into it since we initially saw it and kind of made the determination maybe that's a try before you buy. But I haven't heard anything about, the quality's not good and they break.
The thing about... No, I haven't heard anything about that either. But the thing about the buzz and stuff, there are so many new games coming out all the time.
Yeah.
And the way our world is in general, you play... This new game comes out and it's the thing for 3 weeks, and then the next new thing comes out, and then everyone forgot about the thing that was the thing last 3 weeks. There's too many things.
Yeah.
And I think that could be what happened with Dice Forge. It came out and it was the thing and everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
But then the next new thing came out and then it's I played Dice Forge for 3 weeks and it was great. Yeah. But now it's...
I am kind of glad that where we are with our board gaming interest is kind of no longer at that kind of
Yeah, we're not...
right at the edge, knowing everything, the brand new news, because it is too much now.
Well, you get swept up and you get chasing the cult of the new.
Yeah. And
it doesn't matter what the game is. You see it and you're like, I have to buy that.
Yeah.
I need that in my collection. Everyone else has it. I need it too.
Yeah.
That game is sold out on the first run. Well, on the next run, I'm just going to stay up all night and click refresh until I can buy it.
Yeah. So we're not doing that, which is nice.
Anymore. We used to do that.
Yeah.
But we don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Which is nice. Because I can sit down and be like, do I need to play something fresh and brand new, or can I sit down and really enjoy a good game of Castles of Burgundy today?
Mm-hmm. We keep going back to that one. And that was one of the very first games we ever bought. Not the first game, but one of the first Euro-y style games we ever bought.
Yeah. And when you look at Castles of Burgundy and you're used to like flashy games.
Oh, yeah, you're like, that game must be crap. Because it's not the most beautiful thing.
No.
But
not at all.
I don't even care about that. I don't see that anymore. I just see like...
And we've pulled it out and like introduced people to like heavy, like not heavy Euros, but...
That's a midway.
Medium, mid to heavy kind of Euro.
You can get in the headspace of making it heavier though, because you can just overanalyze everything.
Yeah. But we've pulled it out to people who have never really gotten into that, and we're starting to set it up, and they're like, what is this kind of crappy game? They're kind of... Like, they got this look on their face like, I'm going to give it a shot to be polite, but I don't think this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
And then they love it.
I want the flashy painted minis and all this. Lovely. What's our policy on acquiring new games? Is it one in and one out? No, not really. We tend to buy games, and then all of a sudden our shelves are overflowing, and then we kind of do a little bit of a pick and purge. And then try to, like, do a math trade, or... Because you can bundle up 2 or 3 smaller games and get a bigger game, so that decreases your collection size. Or you just, if you live, like when we go to Halifax or something, which is a bigger city, like we just live in a small town, sell off a whole bunch and then buy a few, because you're not going to get what you paid for your games. So you sell them for half price, 6 games you say, and then you can buy 3 new games kind of thing. So that decreases your size too. But we're not a one in and one out kind of game.
No.
Unless it's like, this game is so much better than this game that does the same thing, and then I'd be like, it's time to get rid of that game. And keep this new, better game that does the same thing better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to this summer going to Halifax and purging a bunch of our games. It feels like it's time for a purge.
I know. I have...
Big purge.
I'm 50-50 on that. It's really hard, like I'm saying. How do you choose out of your favorite kittens? Like, you have 6 kittens, and they're all so adorable. Unless one's peeing on the floor 24/7. Like, you know that guy's not your favorite. But how do you pick out of 5 adorable kittens?
Easy.
It's the same way with games.
So I'm looking at these games going, we never play that, and I don't really want to play that. If I'm in the mood to play a good game, there are many games we have that are going to be better than that one, so that one's got to go.
And I'm always the one that says, well, let's just try it. Let's just give it one more chance.
Yeah.
Like, we can't hurt its feelings. Like, let's just play it one more time. Do we ever play it one more time? No, it just sits there. But I'm not admitting to that, really. Like, let's just give it one more chance. I
got rid of Dominaire. It's time to let go.
Well, you loved that game. I played
did.
it a few times, and I was like, I don't know why he loves
That's
this
what
game
I'm
so
saying.
much.
I loved that game.
But
and
most
I let
games,
it go because we're never going to play it.
Yeah. But
so that's what it's time to do.
There's not many games on that shelf that I had that feeling of Dominaire.
No?
Not yet.
I love Dominaire. Dominaire was so cool.
It was too overwhelming for me with all those people that you had to pick.
I know, that was the best part.
And it wasn't a good area control game with 2 players.
The area control wasn't that great, but just the idea behind it, the very last character you reveal is actually the head of the entire conspiracy. I just love that idea. That is so amazing. And yeah, it's a little overwhelming and not good for an area control as a 2-player game.
Favorite Feld.
Yeah.
Another favorite Feld.
Other favorite Feld games. We have our favorite Feld games kind of right here on top of each other.
Trajan, for me. Trajan. Yeah. I like Trajan. Because you get that Mancala, which everyone says is the most driest, unthematic game.
Mancala is awesome.
But those little octocubes are people. They're different sorts of people. Some are boat people, and some are political people, and some are army people, and some are builder people. And you're moving those little people around that mancala, and you're manipulating their lives. Yeah. It's fun.
You're putting everybody exactly where they need to be in order for you to get the favors done that you need to get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Trajan,
one of my favorites.
Castles of Burgundy.
And Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. And Notre Dame.
That's probably my least favorite out of what we have.
Oh, and the Oracle of Delphi.
Oh, I like that one too.
Yeah.
But that one's more flashy of a game. I like it because it's flashy.
Yeah.
But I also like the gameplay.
Yeah.
I really do like the gameplay though.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like the gameplay isn't as good as say Trajan or Bora Bora or Castle, but it really is. But it's just more flashier.
Yeah, it's very different.
Now, if you were to ask me what my least favorite felt is,
Ooh, what's that?
Aquasphere.
Yeah, Aquasphere was not good.
And I thought I was gonna love it so much because it had those little octopods and you got to move your people around and make submarines. But we just, for whatever reason, we played it wrong on camera.
Yep.
And then we got corrected and we do a second game of it on camera and we got more rules wrong.
What we did was we played it, found out that we were playing it wrong, played it with the correct rules. It was less enjoyable. Found out we were still getting some rules wrong, played it perfectly correct, and found it less enjoyable.
Every time we played it more correct, it got less fun.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty, and there was all those little octopods.
Yeah. They're asking Mark, is it Mark?
Bruges.
Yeah, about Bruges, which we had, and I enjoy the card can be like 5 or 6 different things. That was kind of neat. We even had the expansion for a little while.
Yeah.
But I don't know, if I'm in the mood for a Feld, we have too many other Feld games that are much, much better.
The mechanism for me of this card can do 5 different things is not my favorite mechanism.
Yeah.
Because, like I said earlier about Caverna, everything's an option.
Yeah.
There's too much.
Too many options.
Too many options. All of a sudden I've got severe analysis paralysis. I don't know which card to play next. I feel like Justin's way ahead on the point track, and it's like, I don't know what to do next, and I get a deer in the headlights, and then from there I'm just so obsessed with, well, I have to do something right, and I just feel like I always choose the wrong thing. It just got to be that part, normally puzzling and stuff like that, I was satisfying, but it got frustrating.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah. So we got rid of Bruges. It was a neat game. I liked it. But too many other Felds that we have that I would rather play.
Now we have to check the time.
Yes. Because we have people coming over.
I think it's 2:21.
2:21?
So we might
gotta
have to wrap it up.
Yep.
But I think it's really awesome that so many people were watching and we had so many awesome questions.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
That's cool.
And hopefully this format that we have now is enjoyable to watch because we're doing the chatty stuff that we used to do in the waxing philosophical kind of videos and the news videos.
Just kind of doing it live with whatever people come up with.
It's really, I have a lot of fun actually. I'm getting a little less nervous.
Nice.
Thanks.
Awesome.
To the viewers.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's us. We're going to sign off. And thanks for watching.
And we'll see you in the next video. We don't know when it's going to be. We're trying to announce it a little bit earlier than we did today.
Yeah.
And it could be some more games. Yeah. Or we might continue we have a little adventure going on.
Oh, in Dungeons and Dragons,
with a little cobalt.
Nice.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks a lot.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters.
Now you gotta walk over
I gotta
there
go hit the
and
button.
turn the buttons off. You can't just chop it off and have the music. We don't have any music in our video anymore.
No music. That's
I loved our theme song.
That's alright. Bye.